Good morning everyone. Let us start. Today we shall discuss about conservation of wildlife in India. Now I shall present my screen. Remember, we have been learning chapter 5 natural vegetation, and this is the last part of this chapter. So here we have this topic, wildlife conservation in India, and this whole text explains about the steps taken by the government to conserve wildlife in India, and this big paragraph has been summarized in this way. So let us read. Wildlife conservation in India. So what are the steps initiated by the government to conserve wildlife in India? The steps taken by the government to conserve wildlife in India. So we have 5 important steps given here. So the first step is here. In 1972, a comprehensive Wildlife Act was enacted, which provides the main legal framework for conservation and protection of wildlife in India. So in order to conserve wildlife in India, the government of India enacted a comprehensive Wildlife Act in the year 1972. It provides legal framework for conservation and protection of wildlife in India. And this act has been comprehensively amended in 1991, making punishment more stringent, and has also made provisions for the protection of specified plant species and conservation of endangered species of wild animals. So this Wildlife Act 1972 was modified in the year 1991, and thus making this punishment more stringent, and it has also made provisions for the protection of certain species of plants and the conservation of endangered species of wild animals. Then the next step, 103 national parks and 535 wildlife sanctuaries have been established in the country to protect and conserve wildlife. So this is another measure taken by the government to conserve wildlife. 103 national parks and 535 wildlife sanctuaries have been established to protect and conserve wildlife. And the third one, for the purpose of effective conservation of flora and fauna, special steps have been initiated by the government of India in collaboration with UNESCO's Main and Biosphere program. 18 biosphere reserves have been set up in the country. So to conserve plants and animals in India, special steps have been initiated by the government of India in collaboration with UNESCO's Main and Biosphere program. UNESCO, is an organ of the United Nations organization. So India, in collaboration with UNESCO's Main and Biosphere program, different steps have been initiated. Out of these steps, mention may be made of 18 biosphere reserves have been set up in the country. What are biosphere reserves? We shall discuss later on. Then another step, special schemes like Project Tiger started in 1973, and the Project Elephant in 1992 have been launched to conserve these species and their habitat in a sustainable manner. Okay, so special schemes like Project Tiger, Project Elephant have been launched to conserve these particular species and their home, okay, in a sustainable manner. Project Tiger and Project Elephants are being implemented in 17 and 13 states respectively. Okay, Project Tiger is implemented in 17 states, and Project Elephant is implemented in 13 states of India. Okay, so likewise we have different other projects to conserve, okay, that kind of species. See here, apart from these, some other projects such as crocodile breeding project, then Project Hangul, and conservation of Himalayan musk deer have also been launched by the government of India. So in addition to the projects mentioned above, other projects like crocodile breeding project, then Project Hangul, and the conservation of Himalayan musk deer have been launched by the government, okay, to conserve these species. Hangul, you know, is a kind of deer in this found in Jammu and Kashmir. See here, this is a photograph showing Hangul, okay, Kashmir stag. A kind of deer found in Jammu and Kashmir, okay. And we have another photograph here. This is another photograph showing Kashmiri Hangul, okay. So this species is endangered and needs conservation. So these are the 5 steps taken by the government to conserve wildlife in India. Are you clear? Any question?
No, sir. Sir.
Okay, then next we have these biosphere reserves. Okay, what are biosphere reserves? Let us read. A biosphere reserve is a unique and representative ecosystem of terrestrial and coastal areas which are internationally recognized within the framework of UNESCO's main and biosphere program. So this is a very long exhaustive definition of biosphere reserve. Okay, a biosphere reserve is a unique and representative ecosystem of terrestrial means earth surface, and coastal areas, marine, which are internationally recognized by within the framework of UNESCO's main and biosphere program. Okay, and the Biosphere Reserve aims at achieving 3 objectives depicted in figure number 5.8. So these are the 3 objectives, okay, of the Biosphere Reserves, and we have a simplified definition, okay, of Biosphere Reserves here, given at the end of your textbook. Okay, so Biosphere Reserves are multi-purpose protected areas where every plant and animal size is to be protected in its natural habitat. So biosphere reserve are multi-purpose protected areas, okay, where every plant and animal population is to be protected in its home, okay, in its natural habitat. So its main objectives are to conserve and maintain diversity and integrity of the natural heritage in its full form, that is physical environment, then the flora and the fauna. And the second one is to promote research on ecological conservation and other aspects of environment and preservation. Then the third one is to provide facilities for education, awareness, and explaining. So these are the 3 objectives of biosphere reserves given in your textbook. Okay, so this is the explanation of the figure given in your textbook here. Okay, here this figure number 5.8 represents the objectives of a biosphere reserve. And next we have this table number 5.1 showing telling list of biosphere reserves. Remember, now we have 18 biosphere reserves, okay, in India. Okay, and here let us find out the largest and the smallest biosphere reserves in India. Okay, just see here. If we observe this table very carefully, then we find that this Kutch, okay, Kutch Biosphere Reserve is the largest one. Its area is 12,454 square kilometer. Here the location is part of Kutch, Rajkot, Surendranagar, Patan districts in Gujarat. Okay, so let us see this map. Actually, Kutch is here. Okay, here in this area. Actually, Kutch is mainly here. Okay, in this area. Okay, so here in this area we have Kutch, and this is the largest one. And next we have this Gulf of Mannar. This is marine biosphere reserve. This is the second largest one according to this table. Okay, and this Indian part of Gulf of Mannar extending from Rameswaram Island in the north to Kanyakumari in the south of Tamil Nadu. Okay, Gulf of Mannar is here in this area. Okay, in this area between this Tamil Nadu and Sri Lanka, we have Gulf of Mannar. And the smallest one, if we read it carefully, the smallest one is Dibru-Saikhowa, number 9. Okay, here the area is 765 square kilometer. So this is the smallest one, part of Dibrugarh, Tinsukia districts in Assam. Okay, Dibru-Saikhowa, okay, is here. Dibru-Saikhowa is here. Okay, just see here. So this dot shows the location of Dibru-Saikhowa. Okay, and here this is the map taken out from your textbook, and here you'll find only the important biosphere reserves. We have Nanda Devi here. Then here we have Dihang Dibang. Then Manas is here. Then Nokrak, okay, in Meghalaya. Sunderland is here. Simlipal is here. Asnakamar, Amarkantak, then Pansmarhi, then Nilgiri Biosphere Reserve, Agastya Malai is here, then Gulf of Mannar is here. Okay, and we have another map showing all the biosphere reserve mentioned in the book. Okay, here we have Old Desert, then Nanda Devi. Others I have already read. Okay, Dihang Dibang, this is Kanchenjunga, and Panna is here, Pansmarhi, Ran of Kutch, okay, then Shasasalam, then Agastya Malai, okay, others, and Great Nicobar. So these are the other areas, or that means the location of biosphere reserves. So let us continue. Okay, out of the 18 biosphere reserves in India, 10, okay, I think this mentioned here, out of the 18 biosphere reserves, 10 biosphere reserves are recognized by the UNESCO. Okay, We have these 18 biosphere reserves given in table number 5.1. Out of these 18 biosphere reserves, 10 biosphere reserves are recognized by the United Nations organizations, UNESCO, on World Network of Biosphere Reserves. And out of these 10 biosphere reserves, let us read 4 important biosphere reserves in detail. Okay, the first one is Nilgiri Biosphere Reserve. This is a photograph showing a part of Nilgiri Biosphere Reserve. Okay, part of a Nilgiri Biosphere Reserve. So let us read. Nilgiri Biosphere Reserve, the first of the 14 biosphere reserve. Actually, now we have 18. Okay, was established in September 1986. So Nilgiri Biosphere Reserve was established in the year 1986. It embraces the sanctuary complexes of Wayanad, then Nagarhole, Bandipur, Mudumalai, the entire forested hill slopes of Nilambur, then Upper Nilgiri Plateau, Silent Valley, then Shirubani Hills. Okay, about the location, already here, I have already indicated. It is here, okay, Nilgiri Biosphere Reserve. The total area of the Biosphere Reserve is around 5,520 square kilometers. So this is the area of the reserve. The Nilgiri Biosphere Reserve possesses different habitat types, unspoiled areas of natural vegetation, with several dry scrubs, dry and moist deciduous, semi-evergreen, wet evergreen forests, evergreen sholas, grasslands, and the swamps. So these are the different types of natural vegetation, okay, found in the Nilgiri Biosphere Reserve. Okay, so here we find diversity in the natural vegetation also. Okay, we find different types of natural vegetation here. Dry scrub, then dry and moist deciduous, semi-evergreen, wet evergreen, then evergreen sholas, grasslands, swamps also, wetlands also there. Sholas, do you remember? Sholas, actually these are temperate evergreen forests in the Nilgiri Hills. Okay, temperate evergreen forests are known as sholas in Nilgiri Hills. So this Nilgiri Biosphere Reserve includes the largest known population of 2 endangered animal species, namely the Nilgiri tahar and the lion-tailed macaque. Okay, so here in Nilgiri Biosphere Reserve, okay, we find 2 endangered animal species, namely Nilgiri tahar and the lion-tailed macaque. Okay, endangered, going to be extinct if negative factors continue. Okay, if we continue to kill, then it will be extinct. That is known as endangered. So Nilgiri tahar actually it's a kind of this deer is here. Okay, so this is a photograph showing this Nilgiri tahar. Okay, and this is the photograph showing lion-tailed macaque in Karnataka. Okay, in Karnataka, this is lion-tailed macaques. So these 2 species are endangered. The largest South Indian population of elephant, then tiger, gaur, sambar, chital, as well as good number of endemic and endangered plants are also found in this reserve. Okay, different types of deers are found in this area. Then the habitat of the number of tribal groups remarkable. Okay, for their traditional modes of harmonious use of environment are also found here. So about the harmonious use of the environment by the tribal people we have discussed yesterday. Okay, the topography of Nilgiri Biosphere Reserve is extremely varied, ranging from an altitude of 250 meters to 2650 meters. So here the relief is varied, okay, greatly. It ranges between 250 meter to 2,600 meters above the sea level, and about 80% of the flowering plants reported from the Western Ghats occur in the Nilgiri Biosphere Reserves. Okay, so this is about Nilgiri Biosphere Reserve. Next we have Nanda Devi Biosphere Reserve. This is another mountain biosphere reserve. Okay, Nanda Devi is a very high mountain peak, and so this is a photograph showing Nanda Devi. Okay, biosphere reserve. So this peak is the Nanda Devi, and let us read. The Nanda Devi Biosphere Reserve situated in Uttarakhand include parts of Samoli, Almora, Pithogarh, and Bageshwar districts. So you may locate it. Nanda Devi, as I already located. Okay, here it is in Uttarakhand, in the state of Uttarakhand. And the major forest types of the reserve are temperate. Okay, the major type of forest is temperate forest because it is a cold area. A few important species are silverweed and orchid like latifole. Okay, a kind of orchid, and rhododendron. Okay, rhododendron. Actually, rhododendron, have you ever seen? I think you might have seen rhododendron. So this is a photograph showing a type of rhododendron. Okay, a beautiful flower. And Biosphere Reserve has a rich fauna, that is animal, for example, snow leopard, then black bear, brown bear, musk deer, snow cock, golden eagle, then black eagle. Okay, so these are the different types of animals found here. Major threat to the ecosystem are the collection of endangered plants for medicinal use, forest fires, and poaching. So these are the major threats. The collection of plant for medicinal use, then incidents of forest fire and poaching, illegal the selling of the these plants, medicinal herbs and animals. Next we have the Sunderland Biosphere Reserve. Okay, here we have photographs showing Sunderland National Park or the Biosphere Reserve, and this is the Royal Bengal tiger. Okay, this is a wetland. This is a marine or coastal biosphere reserve. You may be seeing mangroves. Okay, Sundari trees growing here, and it is located in the swampy delta of the river Ganga in West Bengal. Okay, again we may look at this map. Sundarban Biosphere Reserve is here, and so it extends over a vast area of 9,630 square kilometers and consists of mangrove forests, swamps, forested islands. Okay, then Sundarban is the home of nearly 200 Royal Bengal tigers, as you have seen in the photograph. Then the tangled mass of roots of mangrove trees provide safe homes for a large number of species, from fish to shrimp. More than 170 bird species are known to habitat in these mangrove forests. Different types of bird species are found. Okay, and mangrove, yesterday also I have shown the photograph of mangrove forest. Actually here this is the stem, this is the crown, and these are the roots. Okay, and here in between the roots different small species of animals and insects are found. Okay, and adapting itself to the saline and the freshwater environment, the tigers at the park are good swimmers. These Royal Bengal tigers are good swimmers, and they are adapted to both saline water and the fresh water. And they hunt scarce prey such as chital deer, barking deer, wild pig, even macaques also. In the Sundarbans, the mangrove forests are characterized by these heritaria foams and a species value for timber. Okay, this is a very good timber. Okay, and next we have the last biosphere reserve. This is a marine biosphere reserve, Gulf of Mannar biosphere reserves. Okay, I have shown the location also. Here we have this Gulf of Mannar. Okay, Gulf of Mannar, and Sri Lanka is here. Is in between Sri Lanka and Tamil Nadu. Okay, and here we have a photograph showing this marine Gulf of Mannar marine biosphere reserve. This is underwater. Okay, different plants and animals and fish are found here. And here this is another photograph showing Gulf of Mannar Marine National Park. Okay, so the Gulf of Mannar Biosphere Reserve covers an area of 105,000 hectares, that is 10,500 hectares, square kilometers, on the southeast coast of India, and it is one of the world richest regions from a marine biodiversity perspective. One of the richest region from a marine biodiversity perspective. So this is a marine biosphere reserve. Okay, the biosphere reserves comprises 21 islands with estuaries, that is the mouth of the rivers where the fresh water meets with the saline water, and beaches, forests of the nearshore environment, sea grasses, coral reefs, salt marshes, and mangroves. Okay, that you have seen some of it in the photographs also. Okay, and among the Gulf's 3,600 plants and animal species, they are globally endangered. For example, sea cow, that is dugong dugong. So this is an example, okay, in which going to be extinct. So in the Gulf of Mannar Biosphere Reserve, we have around 3,600 plants and animal species, and some of the plants and animal species are globally endangered. For example, the sea cow. So this species is endangered, going to be extinct if negative factors continue. Okay, so scientifically, biologically, it is known as dugong dugong. So here we have a photograph, okay, showing the sea cow. So this is a photograph showing the sea cow, dugong dugong. We have another photograph. Okay, so this is another photograph of sea cow found near, actually photograph taken nearby Andaman Islands, not from the Gulf of Mannar. Actually, this photograph has been shown just to show sea cow looks like this. Okay. Besides 6 mangrove species endemic to Peninsular India are also endangered. So here in this Gulf of Mannar, some mangrove tree species are also endangered, which are endemic, which are native in this region. Okay, so these are about the biosphere reserves. Are you clear? Any question from your side regarding biosphere reserves or regarding the conservation of wildlife in India?
No, sir.
Okay, then let us stop here for today. Thank you very much for joining my class.